the Renaissance. It was a time of marked change from the medieval period, with huge jumps in science and engineering, music and art. And today this program is about the intellectual transformation which transpired from the medieval or the Dark Ages, and it went to the Renaissance. We will hear, you find here on the screen,
Hello there. I'm Copernicus, and let me tell you about something. I'll start at the beginning. Some people are famous for art, some people are famous for music, and some people are famous for Einstein's theory. Well, I'm one of those people who is not famous for any of those things. I'm famous for science and my contribution to that field. And, I worked in astronomy, you see. I was a polished young astronomer when I started out, and I came up with the heliocentric theory. And, well, I believed it had to be because I saw the cumbersomeness of the Ptolemaic system, which was geocentric, which had been in place for quite a long time. I believed in the mathematical symmetry of the universe. And, well, needless to say, when I first came out with my theory in my published book, it gave the clergy quite a fright, and they immediately added it to the index of prohibited books, which was a bit of a setback. Now, in the medieval view of the universe, everything revolved around the Earth, and all celestial bodies were not made out of earthy materials, but were rather made out of a mysterious substance called ether, which was above, more pure than earthly materials. And I, however, theorized that everything actually revolved around the sun, and that all things were made out of the same materials and were bound by the same laws. Now, there was another man. His name was Galileo. He built the first telescope. He first observed the moon's surface. When he did so, he discovered that it was rough rather than smooth. He also developed the concept that motion was actually mathematical, using angles and distances. Very interesting indeed.
In conclusion, the scientific revolution was a time of great transition for the world. And it was, of course, in the minds of the greatest thinkers ever to walk the face of the earth. Some of these thinkers, of course, were Galileo, who invented the microscope, telescope, and also, of course, Kepler, and Newton, and Descartes, and many others. Now, remember that the scientific revolution enabled us as people to observe motion and proportions in mathematical fashion. What we can take from this, learn today from this presentation, you too can have war in your brain.